1 in 5 firms indicates they're likely to hire fewer employees, and another 1 in 10 may lay off current employees in response to the law. That's pretty alarming.
It is. It illustrates the fact that we talk about a lot in North Carolina. Regulation that governments at whatever level might impose on business is at least as destructive as taxes. Now, of course, the Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare, is a kind of a big tax increase. In fact, if it wasn't a tax increase, it wouldn't be constitutional, according to the U.S. Supreme Court,
John
remember?
Roberts.
So it is a kind of a tax increase, but I think the way to think about it in this context is it's not just regulation, but regulatory uncertainty.
So why would a business owner then say that because of that, I'm not going to hire as many people?
Well, if you think about the hiring process or starting a business or almost any decision that a business makes, the decision is fraught with risk. If it wasn't fraught with risk, there'd be no real potential for profit or reward. So there's always risk in business. Government shouldn't be adding to risk. It should be reducing perceived risk to the extent that it can, for example, with stable monetary policy and stable fiscal policies, and otherwise let business owners decide whether the risk of, say, adding a new plant or adding a new line of business or adding new employees is worth the potential reward. I mean, that the potential reward justifies it. What happens with Obamacare and the requirement to buy these federally approved, usually quite expensive health care benefits, some employers will find their existing plans don't comport with Obamacare, so they have to buy and then sell to their employees a more expensive version of health plans. If they're full-time, they have to be in the plan. If they're part-time, they don't. So you've created additional risk to take on a full-time employee because it costs more